Gemini. Spirit wants you to trust that what you are called to create is meant for you. You've reached a new level, a new stage of the game, and you are now ready to create something, to conjure something that is big and entirely original. You're called to it, and Spirit wants you to know that that calling is a sign that it's meant for you. This calling is part of your path and part of your purpose, so you can trust it. Maybe some of you are already starting to follow this calling or creation impulse, but maybe some of you are questioning it. If you are questioning it, Spirit is saying, there's no need for that. The oracle cards that have come forward for you are number 21, Elemental Magic, Nature. Number 6, Herb Garden. Keyword is medicinal. And at the bottom of the deck is number 26, Pentagram. Keyword is talisman. Underneath of that, I'm just noticing is number 42, Magical Tools. Keyword is magnification. This reminds me of the magician. The magician's table, I should say. Within the last, I'm hearing 6 months approximately, within the last 6-ish months, your masculine energy has really rooted into your being. There's this undercurrent, this steady, reliable undercurrent of masculine energy in you now that is defined by focus, drive, commitment. And that masculine energy is allowing your whole system to feel more safe, secure, and well-resourced. And because of that, your feminine energy, let's say, feels free enough to play. We only feel free enough to play when we feel safe. And you're finally at that point, or you're getting very close to it. So you're opening up to the creations that exist on your path. Okay? I see this card in actually 2 different ways. For some of you, I see this girl as you. Some of you are saying to me, I'm on my path. If you need me, I'm going to be over here creating something amazing. So like, you know where to find me, but also don't bother me because I'm busy doing amazing things. So some of you are kind of already in this creation momentum. But for others of you, I feel like this woman in this card is actually spirit beckoning you onto your path, saying trust, trust, trust. When you, oh my gosh, I'm getting chills all throughout my body. Trust that when you're on your path and you're walking your path for its own sake, literally everything that you need exists there. Before you step onto your path, you may not feel well-resourced at all. You may not feel abundant at all. You may not trust life at all. The key is stepping onto your path. I just saw 444 on the timer. Step onto your path first, and then everything you need, you find. Okay. Ooh. Okay. All right, let's shift into tarot. 5:05 on the timer. I'm using the Morgan Greer tarot for you. Where do we go from here, Spirit? Yeah. Clarify this elemental magic card. What is Gemini starting to create, or what is Gemini called to create? As always, this is a timeless reading. It doesn't matter when you see it. If it resonates, then it's for you. And if not, it's not. Or it's not right now. Okay, there we go. That one just fell out. Haha, yes. The sun. Yeah, this is solar plexus activation. This is joy. Well, now I'm hearing enlightenment. Okay. And look, it's in this particular rendition, there is a man and a woman looking at each other. It's like your masculine energy and your feminine energy are meeting. They are converging and collaborating. And because of that, you're experiencing joy. Your sense of self, your solar plexus, is expanding. You're creating joy from joy. Life creates life. Tell me more about what Gemini is called to create. I may only be able to get so far into this because it feels like I might not, Spirit might not want me to know too much details about it because this is your creation, right? 10 of Pentacles, legacy, true abundance. Ooh, Knight of Wands. There's a little fire energy here. I feel like you're being called to take action towards your well, towards your joy, towards abundance, towards legacy, right? The Knight of Wands is an invitation for you to just move. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, I heard that right before I started to record. I heard Spirit say in me, just move. And I think that's a message for you. Maybe it's a message for both of us. But certainly it is for you. Just move, just start taking action because you're on your path. You're on your path. And once you're on it, you can trust that there's no getting off of it. And so the only thing to do now when you're aligned with your path and you're on it, the only thing left to do is take action. Maybe take action energetically. That's still taking action, right? But maybe take action physically. What kind of action should Gemini be taking? Ooh, more Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. Okay, when you feel fully embodied and present and abundant in here, when you do not feel rushed at all, when there is no false sense of urgency, when you're just so happy and enraptured by your own beingness and this very moment, something wants to burst out of you. What is that? Only you can know. Only you can know. Seven of Pentacles. Think about it. Okay, think about it. Give yourself a moment of pause, a moment of stillness to really get into the energy of this Sun and 9 of Pentacles. Just Like, you want for nothing. You want for nothing because you're on your path. It's almost like when you're on your path, you've made it. There's nothing left to do but just have fun, right? So give yourself the space to really sink into that embodiment, and then with no pressure and no agenda, just see what naturally inspired action starts moving through you. But it is time to take action. It is time, Gemini. Spirit wants you to take action on this creative urge, okay? What's the challenge that Gemini is currently facing? What's the challenge that Gemini is currently facing, Spirit? I just heard something about hawk energy. But that's not the challenge. I think it's just hawk spirit coming forward to work with you. What's the challenge that Gemini is currently facing? I'm hearing dissuasion. I don't know if that's a word. Death. I feel like the challenge is really, for a lot of you, it's simply to release expectations or projections about what it is that wants to be created through you. 8 of Wands. Okay, yeah. As soon as you empty your being of all preconceived notions, expectations, or assumptions, when you are truly that clear, empty conduit, the level of energy that is going to move, 1212 on the timer, the level of energy that's going to move through your being, it's instantaneous and so profound, you can't help but move. So maybe some of you have preconceived notions about what you are supposed to create, what you are supposed to do, or who you're supposed to be when you're on your path and you're on purpose. Like, you think you know. And those, maybe you're right, but what the cards are saying, what Spirit is saying, is that having those projections blocks the actuality that wants to come through. So the challenge is just to be clear. 2 of Swords, indecision. Look, it's like when the energy, when you get clear and the energy starts moving through you, that impulse to act on something, it hits right up against the 2 of Swords, which is you saying, I don't know. Like, is this right? Am I really in alignment? Can I trust this? I don't know. But what if it's wrong? What if I am moving in the wrong way? It's like the challenge is to just to keep anchoring into this newfound sense of safety in your system, and understand that nothing bad will happen when you just play. When you just play. There's no more right or wrong or good or bad or, ooh, like you're out of alignment, oh my God, freak out. No. So don't block your own impulses to act, because the worst thing that can happen is that you're gonna learn. You're gonna learn from whatever you do at this point. What's the advice? What's the advice for Gemini, please, Spirit? Recognize, this is the 8 of Swords, by the way. 8 of Swords. Perfectly tied into the two. They're variations of the same. You're blocking yourself with your thinking. You're hindering your own impulse to act with limiting beliefs, basically. But inherent in the Eight of Swords is the most incredible opportunity to step into actual freedom, because actual freedom is when you free yourself. It's not going to be anybody else. Nobody's going to save you from your own thoughts, right? It's true for all of us. There's a real opportunity here for you to not save yourself, free yourself, and therefore truly be free. Two of Wands. It's time to start this new chapter. Temperance. Oh, yep, and there's your path again. There's your path. There's nothing left to fear. I mean, you've got archangel energy here. Spirit energy is just so strong. I just keep getting these waves of chills. There is nothing to fear. There's only healing. This healing journey, it will never end. You'll never stop learning more about yourself, integrating more shadow. It'll never end, right? So yes, that is still part of the path. Healing will always be part of the path. Yeah. Yeah. But that's nothing to fear, right? So, and actually what's coming through now is when you're in the energy of playfulness is when you heal the most. Okay. All right, let's get a journal prompt here from my journal prompt deck. I feel like Spirit just like cut my brain off there. Spirit was saying, that's enough. Journal prompt for Gemini, please, Spirit. Something about the flow of healing and taking action. Healing and taking action. Oh, there it is. Thank you. Yeah, this temperance card, it's a flow, right? Temperance is all about the middle way. And it feels like the real message coming through here is like, the next level of healing can only come through taking action. Some of us who are into inner work and introspection and self-awareness and all of this beautiful stuff, I've been there, so I know. Sometimes we use inner work as a way to avoid taking action. But then you can only get so far in your healing and expansion. Number 12. What are you fed up with? What are you fed up with? Ooh, I like that. Tapping into this sort of, let's say, divine rage relative to the ways that you hold yourself back, the ways that you impede your own impulses to act, your creative urges, right? Maybe you're fed up of your own limiting beliefs, your own hesitation to act. This is definitely guidance to start tapping into that fiery solar plexus. We also had the Knight of Wands, right? More fire. Maybe tapping into a little bit of frustration will actually help you to sort of like push through the hump into taking action or a new kind of action. All right, let's get a closing message from a compendium of Witches Oracle. Closing message for Gemini. There's lots of 3s and 6s here for you. Number 39, which reduces to 12. which is also 3. Okay. Yeah. Staff. Staff. Okay, let's see what the guidebook says. Adventure, far-seeing, expansion. Faithful companion of many travelers, the staff journeys with them and provides aid and support during long days of walking. The staff card speaks of the joys and benefits of travel, being that either on foot or of the mind. It invites us to consider expanding our horizons, venturing beyond what feels familiar and safe, and daring to explore new places and ideas, keeping in mind that we don't have to do so alone. It prompts us to consider new areas to expand to and perspectives that have not been contemplated before. Wow, that's so beautiful. I feel like this is spirit just saying, come, take the staff, take the walking stick, grab it, use it, trust it, take new action, go on a new adventure, externally, internally, both. It's time to, I'm hearing walk on new grounds. Maybe that is your path. There is another path in here. Way off in the distance, there's a path. Spirit is with you. You can trust your path, okay? Take that action. All right, Gemini. Thank you so much for letting me read for you. I hope this was helpful, or at least thought-provoking. If you have any questions or comments, leave them down below. I would love to hear from you. I'll be putting this journal prompt in the description box along with several others, so be sure to check those out. And I'll see you next time. Bye.